Today we're going to be reviewing the entire player exclusive college edition Air Jordan 3 set. Each colorway represents the college's sports teams that were sent these in the 2018 era. We got a lot to go over, so sit back, grab your popcorn, and let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back to the channel. What's up with you guys? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. Now if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification for every time I upload a new video, and make sure you hit that like button because that helps the algorithm oh so much. So first things first, you know we got to talk about history before we dive deeper into each shoe. And one side note I have to let you guys know is Jordan Brand also sponsors other colleges. There are other models, there are other variations, and all other types of things that go along with this. For example, this Air Jordan Oregon 3 is not the only version. There's a white version and a black version that previously came out before this one. These other colleges have other models as well, which we will get into in future videos. So typically when we talk about the college series 3s, some people do, some people don't like to incorporate this one because it is slightly different than the others. But I figured since these were seeded around the same time to the athletes as these ones, I feel like they should all go in the same category. I'll let you guys decide that later in the video. Now this is probably the first and only time you will see the entire set put together and presented on YouTube with a full in-depth review. So if you guys appreciate this, don't forget to drop a like button. It really does help the channel, and I appreciate you guys for always showing love and interest in my videos. So the 5 shoes that came out in this pack are going to be the UNC Air Jordan 3, which we have seen a previous retro, which we'll talk about in a second. We have the Georgetown Air Jordan 3, which same situation. We have the Oregon Air Jordan 3. We have the Michigan Air Jordan 3. And then we have the Marquette Air Jordan 3. So I'm gonna start from this side and work my way over, and the whole goal to this video is just to show you guys what the entire set looks like, what comes in the set, and then how the shoes look in hand, in depth, a nice clean shot of the shoe with nice photos and good B-roll shots for you guys. Hopefully they're good. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Let's go ahead and get into it. So starting with the first shoe right here, we have the UNC Air Jordan 3. Just some quick back history. This shoe came out before the retro did. The retro is very similar, but there are definitely some differences when it comes to the retro and the UNC college version. And a big thing that stands out is the UNC logo here on the tongue. Also the UNC branding on the back side of the tongue, and the basketball branding on the back side of the other tongue. And these come with the Argyle insole compared to the GR retro version that came out to the public. That's just pretty basic. But don't get me wrong, that GR version that came out to the public, the quality of those was A1, and I'm definitely not mad at that shoe. One thing that I wish they would have done was added a different branding here on the back of the shoe, but these came with the Jumpman logo, similar to all the other college versions, which I will turn around in a second. And the only shoe out of this bunch that did have a different back tab is the Oregon Air Jordan 3, which this one has a lot more detail than the other ones. We'll get into that in a bit. So based off of the B-roll shots and the in-hand look, how do you guys feel about the shoe? Drop a comment down below. Are you willing to pay that extra couple $1,000s to get the PE version, or are you down to pay the $300, $400, $500 to get the GR version? How do you feel about it? Drop a comment down below. It's crazy because this shoe was worth a lot more money until everybody found out about the GR version and how similar it was to this PE version, and the price started to go down drastically. But still, at the end of the day, these things are going to be hitting for a couple racks. Now coming to the Georgetown Air Jordan 3, I've done a comparison between these two. I don't know if I dropped the video or not. If I have, I'll link it for you guys. If I haven't, I've done the video and I will post it later. But the GR version actually looks more similar to the Michigan Air Jordan 3, which is kind of wild. I'll pop up the photos right here as you guys see, but it's just so crazy to think that Georgetown came from this. Usually like the UNC, it was really similar, and those were like completely opposite, right? So this one I think definitely stands out a lot more. This gray suede with the gray elephant print and the matte navy blue on the midsole, the Georgetown logo on the tongue, the Hoyas with the basketball on the back side of the tongue. This shoe is fire, bro. I really like these. And judging off of those B-roll shots, what do you guys think about the shoe? Do you think the shoe is dope? Is it worth that $3,000 to $4,000 price tag? Are you willing to pay that? I don't know. These things are currently going for around $4,000, and I completely understand why. This is a fire shoe. Now taking it to the next sneaker, which is my favorite of them all, we have the Oregon Air Jordan 3, which are green suede vibes right here. These things were going for like 7 or 8 bands when they first dropped. Price has slowly been going down. Now you might be able to get them for around 5 or 6K, but again, this is definitely an expensive shoe. These come equipped with a standard pair of black laces and an additional pair of green laces or yellow laces to go in the shoe. If you had these, which laces would you rock? And another dope thing about this shoe is it has a Velcro swoosh, because these are like the Tinker 3s, which we have the Tinker sign on the inside of the back side of the tongue. But these come with an additional set of Nike swooshes as well. So you have a 3M, a yellow, a black leather, and an elephant print that you can interchange onto this shoe and switch up the colorway for it. And I honestly don't know which swoosh would look the best on this shoe, bruh, because I feel like either way, any of them would look dope. And another thing to note is all the other pairs come with the classic OG style Nike Air hang tag, but on the Oregon pair you have a black square with the Oregon branding in green with the white Jumpman, and honestly that's a nice little touch. These also come with 3M on the upper here on the tongue and around the eyelids. You have your Tinker stitching right here like the signature, and then you have a shiny Oregon logo here over the matte finished back tab on the back end of the shoe. Y'all know I'm from Oregon, and this is obviously my favorite sneaker, so I mean, I'm gonna just say it now, this is definitely my favorite out of the bunch. Now taking it to the Michigan Air Jordan 3, this one is honestly the most simple and the most basic one out of all of them. You got your Michigan vibes here on the tongue. It says football here on the back end, Michigan on the back end on the other side. The insole is all yellow and it says go blue, and on the back side of the shoe you have a navy blue tab with the yellow Jumpman with the air underneath that. And the reason why I'm saying this one is the most simple, most basic, I think is probably because I was, again, like I said earlier, relating it to the Georgetown Air Jordan 3 that came out to the public. Again, not a bad shoe at all, but to see it as a college PE, I wish they would have done something a little bit different. If they would have done an all yellow one with the blue vibes, bro, that would have been crazy. I don't know if they was ready for that sauce yet. You know, I might have to apply at Jordan Brand and start doing colorway design, you know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't knocking against Jordan Brand or nothing, but I know I got a couple ideas, if you feel me. And last but not least, we have the Marquette Air Jordan 3. I think these are way better than the Michigan because they have that simple, subtle touch with the matte baby blue on the midsole with the white underneath that. Bro, these is, you know what I'm saying? These is kind of clean. And I think another dope hit was the elephant print that they added here around the middle of the foot. Compared to the Michigan pair, doesn't have that, it's just a gray. So I think having that, you know, kind of like the True Blue 3 vibe, something like that, nice little touch. And similar to all the other college PEs, you have the logo here on the front of the tongue with the MU logo, and then on the back, you have your Jumpman with the baby blue and the yellow air underneath that. And like I was saying, the Oregon PE in particular is the only one that is different, so it's flopped. You have the Jumpman on the front with the Oregon logo on the back compared to the logo on the front and the Jumpman on the back. So I'm gonna run through a quick fire and trash and see what everybody else thinks, and then I'll let you guys drop comments down below in the comment section as well. I posted it on my story to see what everybody feels about the shoe. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on IG so you could participate and see all the results here on the channel. This is what they said when it comes to fire or trash. These are the results for the UNC Air Jordan 3. These are the results for the Georgetown Air Jordan 3. These are the results for the Oregon Air Jordan 3. These are the results for the Michigan Air Jordan 3. And these are the results for the Marquette Air Jordan 3. Out of those, you can see everybody pretty much likes all the shoes. Some have a little bit more weight than the other ones. Now, what do you think about them? Which ones are fire, which ones are trash, and which ones would you just never even purchase? Or which ones do you gotta have, or do you not like none of them at all, or do you want all of them? Do you want to complete the set? All those different things. Drop all them comments. I would love to hear what y'all have to say. We briefly talked about pricing. Like I was saying earlier, these shoes are all gonna vary from anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 to $6,000 depending on size, condition, and all those other factors. Either way, having this set, it cost a couple bucks. So I hope this was a good in-depth look for you guys of each and every sneaker, just so you guys can have a better understanding. I know sometimes there are sneakers that people will never be able to see ever in their life, and they want to see them online. I hope that I can provide that for you guys and continue to give you dope, rare, exclusive sneakers, obviously with the GR stuff and other types of videos as well. But I just love this stuff. This is the stuff that gets me going. This is something that I'm huge into collecting, and I love picking up pieces like this. So for me, this is something that definitely tickles my fancy. All right, you guys, I'll see you in another one. Hey, oh yeah, bro, hey, we got some more cool stuff coming, believe that. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and want to grow your collection or make extra money on the side, I built a VIP mastermind that will teach you everything that I've learned about growing my sneaker collection over the past 15 years. This will also give you access to the DNA fam in my VIP community where we talk about investing outside of sneakers. And don't worry, if you don't plan on joining the VIP community, it's okay. I also set up a private DNA fam community that gives you access to all the behind the scenes looks from the studio and multiple chances to win free sneakers and gear from weekly and monthly challenges. So all you need to do is click on the link down below in the description or the first link pinned in the comment section. That will get you set up and into the community. I'm excited to see you guys on the inside. Yo, if you guys made it to the end of the video, you are some real ones. Drop a comment down below and let me know, what is your favorite college football team? Let me know down below in the comment section. All right, y'all.